frames and sadness occurs.
Proper story is supposed to start at the beginning.
Sure
Ain't
is.
so simple with this one. Now here's a kid whose whole world got all twisted, leaving him stranded on a rock in the sky. He gets up, sets off for the Bastion, where everyone agreed to go in case of trouble. Ground forms up under his feet as if pointing the way. He don't stop to wonder why. Finds his lifelong friend just lying in the road. Well, it's a touching reunion. He sees what's left of the rippling walls. Years of work undone in an instant. In the calamity, that a survivor? No, ma'am. It's a gas fella, forced out from underground. Sometimes.
Why do I need to record this? Won't Twitch save it? I'm recording because if I get a God run, I would like to have a quality recording available for SDA submission.
A school of squirts tunnels up around him.
Like, if I cut the 15, there's a very decent chance I'll want to submit to SDA.
He sets foot inside one of Salami's
Depends on how good the run actually is. It's certainly possible I get a new world record,
The calamity,
but have it not be sufficient quality to submit to SDA, like play quality. But I would like to have that option available.
Takes him for a petty thief.
A Twitch highlight
Special delivery.
is not good enough quality to submit to SDA.
Windbags start turning up for last call. More squirts start coming out of the woodwork. A big old fella pops out in front of the kid.
$140, damn.
He gets a good look at things on his way down. He lands on top of a breaker's bow, and it ain't broke. Good news is the emergency defenses still work. Bad news is they're aiming for the kid.
Oh, I hate
He
you.
finds the distillery, right next to the arsenal. Tough part of town.
Well, I'm not
The
super likely to
arsenal's
spend
where
money on
kids
something
pick
like
the best
DX Tory,
tools
since
for
I
the
already
job.
spent money on Fraps a
Some
long
of them
time ago.
squirts birthing like crazy in a couple of corn bins. An old ferry bar.
Alright, this is an okay run other than the way the turret trolled me there.
Right back at you. Kid takes a chunk of alloy. Smell of barley and spoiled blueberries fills the air. Scumbags. Kid maybe shouldn't have done what he just did. He finds the core to the wharf district. Well, down he goes. Down toward the Bastion.
No problem, Neil.
Now the kid sees something stranger
Yeah,
still.
Fraps and Virtual
His
Dub
mind
have been
races.
amazingly helpful
Did
for me.
anybody else survive? Sure enough, he finds another. He finds
Alright,
me.
316, damn. And I got
Just
the
like
dude.
that, the Bastion comes alive.
Hey, what's up, Tiln?
Starts growing again. Growing stronger. Kid's gotta put its power to good use. Now the Bastion can send him even farther into the wild unknown. Kid does it again. Only fair he decides what we build next. Kid don't know what's out there waiting for him.
Oh, that was pretty close. 344 travel was really good.
Now he lands at the intersection between bad and wrong.
I'm glad to see I've been consistently getting like 301s
Oughta
and
be a chord
such
down one of
for
these
Wharf
twisted
District.
streets. But which one? And there it is. But it's locked down tight in an alloy cage. Almost like he's showboating for the crowd. And now there's a new marshal in town. He hears the whole place groan, but it's too tough to fall.
Alright, well that was stupid, but whatever.
He comes back.
I'm pretty sure I
just
got the
like
dupe
knew
there
he
if I
would.
recall. I
The
saw the
core hums
text
in his
double
back.
properly.
The monument's calling for it.
Sometimes
The
you can
old
see the
world's
double
finished,
text, and other
but
times
the
you just
new
have to go
world's
on
just
whether
getting
it
started.
looked like there was overlapping text or
Core.
not.
They remember.
Because sometimes
That's why this
the
place
plus
is coming
100 XP
together.
text
That's why things are
lines
gonna
up
be all
exactly,
right.
and then the
Hip-hop
only
is what we
way...
build. The Bastion's a place of peace, but we can hold our own.
The only way you can actually know that you got the dupe is you can sometimes see that there's a slightly duplicated shadow, and
If
other
they're
times you
welcome
just
into
kind of have to
open
wait until you
arms.
get back to the Bastion and
The
hope you got
calamity
it.
took everybody after all. Kid sees it plain, frozen faces all around. These folks never saw the calamity coming, but someone did. Someone close. It was someone like him. It's a snag or two trying to get to him. He ain't about to stop, no matter what. He's got so many questions.
Oh, that's
after all.
unfortunate.
The Thunder brothers didn't make it. But him, he survived. Just think, without that man, we wouldn't be here right now, would we? What do you say?
Alright,
to
cost me
America's
less time
Super
than it
Bowl?
could have.
Kid hasn't a clue, but he says this. He's a proper gentleman, that man. His name is Zolf. No hiding, he's an Ura.
But it's already not a
Folks like him
flawless
ain't never
run,
been
which is a
common
shame.
sight in Celandia. He's relieved to see a living face or two. The kid and I introduce ourselves in kind. Both to him and to each other for the first time. Zolf's travels ain't much compared to what the kids had to go through for all this. Kid's surprised when I tell him there's only one core left. I shouldn't have believed it either. There's only one way into Cinder Brick Fort. The hard way. Sure, the city marshals may be gone, but now the fort's crawling with windbags. The calamity was mercy for normal folks. At least the marshals left the kid a parting gift.
Alright, good
Something
pace.
the windbags
653
just
pickup.
can't handle. Something that'll punch clean through their greasy hides. Windbags ain't much different from normal folks. All they want's a warm place to stay and a decent meal.
That
Fort ain't theirs by right.
is hard to tell whether I
Can't
got
blame
the
'em
dupe
for
or not.
wanting it, though. Security's plain gone haywire. Windbags gummed up the works. They trapped the kid in the middle of the fort's parade ground.
Hey,
And
there's
now ain't
6
nothing
seconds
left
saved.
for nobody down at Cinderbrick Fort.
What's up, Spud? How are you doing, man?
Kid shows up just as Zolf's telling me about his own journey to the city. Seems the only thing
Pipe
the calamity
glitch.
saved for Zolf was the smoke banged up the
Okay,
monument pretty
there's
bad.
both cores. Let me go.
That's it. A few more shards like that, and we'll be back in business. But there's a way to put it back together. The shards. A single shard can breathe new life into this place. Words can't express what happened, but they're all I got.
Beautiful. Hey, Bailey, what's up? Yes, I saw your message. I just haven't gotten around to it yet.
Used to roam the wilds, and they nested at Rothus Lagoon. Many a tale folks used to scare their children straight originated here. They used to think that ankle gators were extinct. Well, they ain't. Turns out Queen Anne got a hold of a shard. Ankle gators love shiny things. The brushers use their pikes to keep their distance around here. Now the kid can do the same. Queenie leads the kid into some kind of twisted trap. The closer you get to an ankle gator's lair, the thicker the
Alright,
tall
that's an
grass
unfortunate
grows. One bad step
slow
in that
clip there,
tall
but we may
grass
still
and
save a
it's
ton of
Queen Anne's
time
lunch. Wanna know how to find
if
an
we
ankle gator
manage
lair?
to
You
get the
use
T-cycle.
gator's bait.
I came close last
Now
time.
she's coming
I got
for
it
him.
once.
She's got nowhere else to go. She's
That's
starting
one.
to get annoyed.
That's 2.
They say if you run across an ankle gator,
There we go.
you better keep running. After all that, kid lets the
Now,
ankle gator go.
I am not going for the Colford Cauldron skip.
Hope Queen Anne don't mind us borrowing from her treasury. All that trouble for a single shard. But you know what?
What we're doing now is going for perfection.
It ain't too late to unlock the potential of this place. We need an awful big lost and found under the circumstances. The Bastion ain't gonna build itself. Well, not entirely.
Get hype, guys. We're on pace to get 15.
Not everything blew up in the calamity.
Or less, if we can do everything right.
Why, Colford Cauldron here blew up way ahead of its time. The cauldron boiled over some 300 years ago. They say it filled the skies with ash and the lakes with molten rock. As for us, we learned an awful lot from Colford Cauldron. Sure, we dusted off a good many secrets out here, but we discovered other things we're better off not knowing. All sorts of awful things crawling underfoot. After all, when we looked down inside Colford Cauldron, we had to have it. As for the kid, he just has to get that shard out of there. Too bad taking that thing woke up every last stink eye from here to Charleston Bog. And where there's one stink eye, there's always more. The cauldron's tenants all gather up to bid the kid a fond farewell.
Crap.
With a good spyglass, you can still see the cauldron from the city, but all the fires died out.
Alright, it's fun. Because we can still save
Comes
time.
back looking like the inside of a chimney. The shard works like a charm. You can hear the monument's heartbeat again. The monument.
Welcome back, Visciv. Get hype.
Zolf sure did a number on it, though. The arsenal's complete in case we need protection. High time we
Just
build
gotta
something
not
new.
botch the stupid pike vault here that I haven't gotten right tonight. Well, I've only done once tonight, and
Why
I didn't
go
get
to
it.
Prosper Bluff? Used to take an enterprising man or a plain old fool to venture out that far. And that's why you go to Prosper Bluff, ain't it?
Whatever, we got it. Oh man, okay. We can save a couple seconds on Wild Outskirts, guys, if we just do it right. For the love of God.
Here celebrated when the kid got back, didn't we? Zolf never thought he'd see a fellow or again.
Unfortunately, these last couple levels are some of my best levels from the PB, so
We become fast
I have to play
friends.
really
Nobody
well.
has that effect on people. But there was more to be done. There was one last core to find. We tracked the final core.
For example, doing that in the Bastion causes problems. That costs me about half a second and makes it unlikely that I'm going to save any time here.
Place is so raw, even the calamity couldn't cook it. Not all of it. Pecker's got the core.
Good kills.
Like they're building a bastion of their own. The welcoming committee scrambles to attention. Didn't expect the kid so soon. They shouldn't have let their guard down. Getting that core was one thing. Getting out's gonna be another.
Alright.
He digs his way out of the clearing, but the wilds won't let him go without a fight.
Lost
Then
time
the
here.
kid gets the feeling he's being watched. After all,
But it's alright,
he's got
guys.
the final core. His journey's
New
over.
world record.
Well, no. It
This is
ain't.
gonna be
Not by a long shot.
1504? 1503, I
Kid knows
think?
something's up when we ain't there to give a warm welcome.
I think 1504 because of the way
Since Elf and I were
the
just wrapping up
fraction is working
heated
out there.
discussion.
This is a really good run.
Must have
Absolutely,
the worst.
Visciv, you are correct.
The calamity
I will not
failed,
talk to
he
Zia.
says.
Thank you for the reminder.
But I will not. And with that, Zolf leaves us here, alone. The shards can put this disease in remission, but there's only one cure. We need to finish what we started. The Bastion. It's finally finished. Now,
Oh,
There's
wow.
something I want you to see.
I think it might be 1502. Let's see, as long as we don't talk to a Zia or a Rux.
To the heart of the Bastion. I ain't one for long goodbyes, so here's the deal. Zia and I figure you done the heavy lifting, so you get to do the honors. We can tell you how to work this thing if you got any questions. Hey, kid.
Oh, 1503. Oh, I'm gonna have to time that, because I'm not
It's
sure.
finished. Now, sit tight.
New world record, guys.
It'll be over soon.
1503.
No matter
Oh,
what happens
man.
here,
That was
you're done good.
basically approximately on par with,
I suppose
with
all
my
that's
previous, with the 1517,
Just try and
except
remember this
I
moment.
didn't botch Cinderbrick for it, and I didn't botch Rothus Lagoon. Getting the 2-cycle on Rothus
Bastion's
Lagoon
gonna
is
take us back
frickin'
to a better
awesome.
time
Like, just completely...
before any of this.
That is the absolute most satisfying strat, because it's so hard to get that timing.
And each other.
It's so satisfying to get it right. The only things that I can
After all
do
we've
to
been
really
through,
speed this up,
I found
don't
that
fall
out.
in Hanging Gardens. That cost me, it looks like it
So
cost me
long,
1.4 seconds. I think because in this run,
Maybe I'll see it
I got the text skip,
the next
but
one.
fell. I think in the other run, I didn't fell, but I didn't get the text skip.
Zealandia.
Wharf District I can still
coming
do
home.
about a second faster if I'm, like, godly. Workman Ward, I have to not double clutch my rolls, but that's it. Like, there's very little I can do to speed this run up. So, like, sub 15 is a really, like, it's gonna be a really tight goal. But I can do it if I do fall lists. I can do it. This run was one fall, by the way. One fall. CC skip when? Yeah, that's one of the other things I can do to speed it up is CC skip. All right, guys. Well, I need a PB highlight, so I'm letting the credits play out. I think that I'm not done. I think that I'm going on to New Game Plus any %, because why not? So, I'm going to let the credits play out. I will be right back in a couple minutes. Get hype. We'll try for one more.